if you guys like this video, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and if you guys are interested in a personal session, check out my website, readingswithbreanne.com. Let's dive into the topic for today. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to take a moment and first of all, wish all the amazing mothers a happy Mother's Day. I am filming this on Mother's Day, but I may not get this posted until tomorrow, but I just wanted to wish you guys so much love and light, and thank you for all your guys' continuous love and support. So again, if you enjoy my videos, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. It truly does mean a lot, and I'm so grateful. Love you guys. Now we're going to get into a tarot reading today, and this one has been requested quite a bit. It's going to be on the new Pope, so I'm excited to dive into the tarot to see what comes up. But I really wanted to just share for a moment my observation, because I was looking at the new Pope the other night, and I really do my best for you guys when I say I try to approach my tarot readings from a neutral standpoint. Okay, I am just human. I'm open to being wrong. I'm just sharing a perspective. So please take what resonates, leave what does not. You guys know the drill. But when I was looking into this new Pope, I have to say immediately, just looking at this figure, I actually got a really kind, compassionate, soft energy, and it actually felt really good, really nice. So I kept observing and trying to see, okay, is this an authentic energy? Because there was still something in the background running where I was like, I don't feel like this is extremely genuine, but I'm feeling this energy of really kind, very compassionate, and I was really excited to see what the tarot had to say. So I did pull a couple cards on this this new Pope. I think Pope Leo, is that what he's called? Pope Leo. I did pull a couple cards on this, and I was really surprised to see what was coming out. So we're going to do this again together and go into it, but I have to say there was like a cloaking of energy around him, and there was definitely some hidden stuff that wasn't appearing in the, right off the bat. So I had to go a little bit deeper with this one. So it was kind of an interesting experience from my side, but I'm excited to dive into this. So let's see what the tarot has to say with this new Pope. All right, so let's dive right in. I'm really curious to see what's going to come out again. Again, when I was looking at this the other night, you guys, there was this absolute compassionate, kind energy being masked by something with a hidden agenda. So we're going to see if we can dive into exactly what that is. I'm going to be using these oracles. I just love these. They seem to really match up perfectly when I do the tarot reading. All right, let's see, Spirit, what do you have when it comes to the Pope? What's the energy? What can you share with us? It was kind of interesting, actually, because I was when I was connecting to, we got the flame. When I was connecting to the energy, it was almost like a hypnosis, where I was like being pulled in by his energy. It was quite interesting. So I would love to hear what you guys think about this. Like, how does this new Pope, what are your first impressions? How does he make you feel? The siren, you guys. Did I not just say that alluring energy, the hypnotic, it's that pull, that magnetic pull. Really interesting. Okay. Let's get one more, Spirit. What can you share about the, okay, we have another card. The empty room. We've got the empty room, the siren, the flame, and the back of the deck is the Anima Mundi. All right, so let's see what the tarot has to say, and we will see how we can link these together. So you guys are going to have to correct me if I'm wrong or help me through this a little bit. Maybe I should have done a little bit digging before I came on here. But when I see this Anima Mundi, you guys, this is the last card of the Oracle deck. All that is, the soul of the world. And what that's taking me to is the Basilica, the St. Paul's, where they have the portraits, right, depicted of all the popes lined up. And is there not one portrait left after Pope Francis? So you guys will have to let me know. I find that really interesting. So is this a depiction, or is this a sign that this is the final last pope? Let me know what you guys think. But let's keep going and see what the tarot has to say. I just thought that was interesting synchronicity that this is the last card of the oracle deck. And is this potentially the last pope? All right, Spirit, what can you share with us when it comes to Pope Leo? What can you share with Pope Leo? Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Sun in reverse, Three of Wands, Ace of Wands, Eight of Cups. Back of the deck is Three of Swords, you guys. So, okay, let's go through this. I have a little bit of a different spread that I wanted to walk through today. So the Knight of Pentacles is a representation of how the people see him. And that lines up pretty good in my opinion. The Knight of Pentacles is all about somebody who is, it is a reliable energy, and I feel like he's like calmly directing people into, I have to say it, the Sun in reverse, a false light here, you guys. We're going to tap into that in a moment. But it's interesting because that's how the people are seeing him. When we look at what's going on beneath the surface, the hidden energy or the hidden role, we have the King of Pentacles. And it's showing me that he is not just chosen by cardinals here. This is a pre-selection, and this is all about the elites, you guys, especially when you're looking at wealth and influence beyond or behind the veil. This is the hidden energy, and it's very much linked to these, let's say, global banking, tech, religion, all of that kind of matters. So very interesting. Now, if we look at the Sun in reverse, this is in the position of his soul's role. So this is showing me, you guys, like I said earlier, the Sun in reverse is a false illumination here. It's kind of cloaked. It's inverted, and that's what I got when we see him. He's got this kind and this just chill energy. Maybe chill isn't the best word to describe the Pope, but you know what I mean? It's a very calming energy. It's very relaxed, and he just seems like he has this projection of being able to not project just friendliness, but a sense of peace here, sense of compassion. Because that's what I got in the beginning when I was like, okay, if I'm just going to look at this figure, not put all the whole energies of who he is, let's just look at this in particular person, this figure here. And I, off the bat, did get a really like gentle energy. And this is like that gentle energy that's coming out. But when we look at what's really happening here with his soul's role and what he's here to do, it's not to awaken, you guys. It is not to awaken here. This is showing him carrying a synthetic reflection. That's what I get. A synthetic reflection, and him with a false illumination. Interesting. We have the flame right above the sun. Interesting. All right. So again, when we keep going here, we have the Three of Wands coming out in the position of his symbolic role. So if we look at this, the Three of Wands could represent an expansion. So he is really put here, and this is his job and his place to bridge certain aspects of things. And when I look at what's next to this, the Wands, I gotta say, it brings me to technology. It really does. Because look at this, I have had the Tower moment with the Vatican and the collapse of the Vatican. The Eight of Cups as the outcome does show that crumbling down, him walking away. But this is kind of the energy of they know they're dying. This is their last ditch attempt to try to harvest and put into play. You guys, this comes up all the time. This has been coming up a lot in my readings. I have to say, technology, transhumanism, it is gearing in that energy. That's what I see here. So it's interesting because we have his energy souls bridging the collective expansion. This is global reach. And then what is he going to do? Ace of Wands, he's going to gently guide people under a false energy, a false light, into a direction that Three of Swords is not a true, genuine, organic, let's say, evolution or awakening here. So Eight of Cups is the outcome. I see him leaving. Maybe this is him abdicating. Maybe this is his health. Three of Swords could represent heart issues again as well. So at the end of the day, the outcome does look like the Eight of Cups here. So I have to say, let me know what you guys think. But what I really get from this is he is going to be a bridge, or he is in that position to move and integrate the next phase, and that involves digital integration, that involves AI, human spiritual framework. That's what I get with that Ace of Wands there. So it's almost like it's not that he's not the builder and he's not putting this together. He's more preparing, he's more paving the way for what these elites and certain bloodlines are doing behind the scenes. I wanted to share something with you because when I was pulling a couple cards on him the other night, I was using my Witch's Tarot, and I got the Five of Wands, and it's the image of this is a bunch of dragons, and the first thing that I went to was like, does he have a reptilian or draconian background? And I did get a yes for that, which is interesting. So let's confirm, let's ask the tarot and see what comes up. Again, this is an energy report, you guys, but let me know what you think. And look at this, we also have the Siren, and there's that scaly energy on the back of the deck. What can you share about the true energy behind Pope Leo's spirit? What can you share? Am I seeing this correct when I say he has a, let's say, bloodline lineage when it comes to either the draconians or reptilians? What can you share? What can you share, spirit, when it comes to Pope Leo? Look at that. Four of Cups, disconnecting people from the true light. Do we need to say more? Let's get one more, spirit. We have the Devil. Wow. All right. The Hermit wanted to come out as well, which could represent that off-worlding energy. Eight of Cups, off-worlding energy. So very interesting. So again, to kind of wrap kind of this energy up, we have that empty room, walking away. This energy is leading people. His role is to lead people into a spiritual emptiness. That's what I get here, you guys. So really look behind. I mean, I feel like he has this, with this Hermit energy, he does have a lot of cloaked energy around him, like a shield, to really project an image. But underneath that image, I'm gonna say, from my perspective, what I get, it's not looking pretty friendly here. So let me know what you guys think and your thoughts on this. But it's like he does have a lot of fire energy here. So this is him lighting that flame. And also we could think of that Leo energy, that fire, that strength, right? But it's like, okay, sure, he's lighting the flame, but what is he burning? Is he burning incense, or is he burning plastic, right? Very interesting energy report. So I may do another part 2 on this, but that's what I'll share with you guys for today. Let me know if you guys have questions, or if you would like me to lead into a part 2 about anything specific. But overall, actually, let's end this again with the question of, I'm curious about this Three of Swords. Is there going to be, because we have him leaving here, right? So how long is he actually going to be around for? Is there going to be some kind of a health condition or a scandal with the sun in reverse? Spirit, let's just get a general energy. What does the rest of 2025 look like for Pope Leo and the Vatican? Let's just get an energy report on 2025. What does the rest of 2025 look like for Pope Leo and the Vatican? Ace of Wands again. The Chariot. There's those bloodlines again. Same card in the outcome. Walking away. Tower moment. What? Look at that. Knight of Cups in reverse. False light again. That was a crazy synchronistic energy, or I guess I could say confirmation here. So I can say, like, yes, it looks like there's going to be breakthroughs and moving forward with a whole new restructuring of the Vatican and with this new Pope, but it's not going to end. It's not going to last for a long time here. I would say at most 3 years, at most he'll be around. That's the max I got here. We have the Vatican crashing down and him walking away. So I've consistently got that, and I get the Tower multiple times when I've looked into the Vatican, and I've had both of these cards when looking at him before. So there's another. Look at that. Right over the exact same placement. That's crazy. So I would say the fact that we do have quite a bit of movement here up top, you know, I am giving this 3-year time frame. So what I'm getting here is, let's say the rest of 2025 and into 2026, there is a big restructuring and a bridging of a whole new perception of the church here, okay? And then when we're looking into more of 2027, pay attention, you guys, pay attention to AI integration, okay? Really pay attention to that. Listen to some of the statements and some of the things that are coming out here. And then look at this. I would say by 2028, we've got things not working out. He's not going to be around for him much longer. So I see this as being like a 3-year kind of process of what we can look for. Interesting. I mean, just a perspective, you guys. Please let me know what you guys think. I'm really curious as well, and I might do a part 2 on this. I'm not sure exactly what questions I want to look into, but let me know what you guys think. Always open to different topics and looking into things a bit deeper too. So thank you so much for joining me. Much love and light to you guys, and until next time, bye for now.